this guy.
If they're in Provo.
This guy making the call. Steve Vale.
It's going to be fun.
Lauren Franklin.
Always
Let's
fun.
go. Softball begins WCC play today against LMU with a doubleheader. Game 1, first pitch at 7:30 Eastern time.
And Jimmer Fredette and the Westchester Knicks face the Sioux Falls Sky Force tonight in the D-League playoffs. Fredette and the Knicks are down 1-0 in the best of 3 series.
Joining us now, second in-studio guest on this Friday, Micahel Hatch, senior middle blocker of number 1 ranked BYU men's volleyball. Michael, welcome back to Studio B, brother.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Sean Olmstead joked last night during an interview after he threw out the first pitch of the baseball game that he was only focused on what was happening on the baseball field. He wasn't paying attention to UCLA Stanford. When we all know he clearly was paying attention to what was going on between the Bruins and the Cardinal. It went in your favor. Did you watch that game last night, that match?
I did not watch it. Actually, I didn't even know what time it started, so I went to go check. It was already over. So
That's nice.
yeah,
Like, oh,
so
sweet.
that was pretty cool.
What did that mean for you guys? Because I know what it means logistically, but the fact that the door is open now, what does that mean to you guys?
I mean, it's great that we know we have a chance to host now. That's always been something that we've wanted, but at the same time, it's something that we haven't worried about because that game was out of our control. There's nothing we could do, so we were just focused on USC for this weekend.
Sean Olmstead has you guys locked in,
Yeah.
like for real. When I talked to Sean Wednesday prepping for the matches, I said, "What does it mean to be able to win a conference championship?" He didn't even hear what I was saying. Like it was just about beating USC. What is it about the way that he has coached you guys that has helped you focus on the task at hand?
He's just been really good at helping us focus on what's next, and what we can control. So this weekend it's USC, and that's all we care about. We don't care about who we play in the conference tournament or if we host or anything like that. So he's only focused on the next 2 games on that weekend, and anything after that he doesn't care at all.
What kind of emotions do you take into your final regular season matches? USC having kind of a down year, but you know what's on the line.
Yeah, it's definitely USC has nothing to lose, so we don't really know what to expect, but we're going to expect that they're going to play their best, and it's going to be tough. And it's kind of surreal to me, kind of finally realizing that these are my last few home games in my career. So it's kind of bittersweet for me.
You have a minimum of 3 left, so 2 this weekend with USC, and then next week's quarterfinal, which is going to be on BYUtv at 9 Eastern time on the 16th, and up to 2 more, after that. Yet you have like graduation coming up. You're finishing your classes. This is like an interesting month for you, I imagine. Right?
Yeah, but I'm only taking 1 class right now, so
What class?
strategic management.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do
One
in
class.
strategic management, Michael?
You just analyze businesses and how they can do better, basically. So we just do a lot of case studies. And so, so this semester has been pretty easy, not a ton of classes or finals I have to worry about. So I'm basically a full-time volleyball player right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My last semester at BYU, I took 2 classes, ballroom dance and intermediate basketball, 1 credit.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. I thought I would reap the benefits of ballroom dance way more.
Not so much?
I did not. I got married 2 years later.
You get crushed in that class, dude?
Yeah. Well, you do the dance. It's not about me. Let's talk about Michael. Sorry. So we had a top 5 hitter in the NCAA in here, in Colton Shaver, and now we have a top 5 blocker. You're number 4. BYU's number 2 as a team. What is it about BYU historically that has made it always a good blocking team?
I think the coaches have done a really good job in coaching us and teaching us how to read and how to be more disciplined. And we've had great coaches with Carl and Chris and now Sean, and they just do a really good job in helping us to be more disciplined. And I think that shows, and historically we've always been good. And like, I don't think I'm like more gifted athletically than anyone else. I don't jump higher, or anything like that. I think the coaches have just kind of pounded in on us how to be disciplined, what things to look for.
This BYU volleyball team, for all intents and purposes, has played better on the road than at home this season, which is, not the norm. Why has that been the case?
I think it goes to our focus. I think Sean has done a really good job in helping us stay focused on the road, and I think it's helped a lot. And I think we're a lot more comfortable there. I think we're having kind of more fun, and we're more loose, and we're able to serve tougher too. So I think years past, I don't know when's the last time that's ever happened for BYU volleyball, because usually the one knock on us is, oh, they can win in Provo, but they can't win on the road.
Yeah, who's laughing now?
Yeah, So it's kind of nice, having that and having that confidence moving forward. Even if we didn't host the conference tournament, we'd be comfortable going to Stanford and playing and winning there, and then going to Penn State too.
Yeah, you better host the tournament, or I'm gonna be ticked, man. Come on, let's go. It's USC. Let's win these two and go. You are the only senior starter. There are 6 seniors on this team, but you're the only one that starts. What's it like with this group? Because you guys work well as a team, but there's only one senior starter. There are 5 sophomores. This team's going to be good for a couple of years.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about that the other day, about how good we're going to be in the next few years. Because before I'm only kind of thinking about this year, and I'm gone, so like, how much can I care after that? But thinking that, yeah, we have a good young team, young core. And for this year, even though we have 6 seniors and I'm the only one starting, we still have all that experience and leadership that I think is going to help us out a lot down the run.
I know all of your volleyball focus is on winning an NCAA championship this year, and BYU hasn't won one
No,
since.
it's on USC. Didn't you hear
it's on
him
USC.
earlier?
And then the goal of winning an NCAA championship eventually, after you take care of USC and the teams that fall after that, Jerem.
That's Sean Olmstead speaking.
Yes. Yeah, Sean, looking at you, brother. What do you want to do with your volleyball career when it's over at BYU?
So I've been thinking about this a lot. So I worked as an investment banking intern over the summer in Florida, and I got a full-time offer from them.
Nice.
But I just recently asked to defer for a year, and they've accepted. So I'm going to try and go play in Europe for a year.
Yeah, all
before I figure.
right.
Very cool.
So once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I might as well take a chance.
Very cool.
There are a bunch of former BYU players that play over in Europe. How have they helped you in some way? Maybe try and get connections?
The biggest help is Rusty. So I've become pretty good friends with him. And so I've been talking a lot with him, and, what countries or leagues would be good for me and how to go about this whole process, because I have no clue what I'm doing. And so he's been a big help.
He played in Greece, Finland. Trying to remember what. Dude's playing Slovakia, Slovenia. I guess Luka could help you with some of that.
Yeah, Luka. Yeah. Luka's definitely a big help. But
As you look at what this team has done and what I guess the challenge that still awaits you, what are you most happy about what you have accomplished to this point with this BYU team?
I think, we talked about how good we are in the road. I think that's kind of one of my biggest accomplishments for this season, being able to play well on the road, and I think that's going to help us out a lot in the tournament to come.
Does Sean Olmstead have a pet peeve on the court?
Does he have a pet peeve on the court?
Something that drives him absolutely crazy in the huddle.
Yeah, what annoys him?
He really hates it when you say, like, I'm sorry. Like, if you make a mistake and, like, they don't want to hear you're sorry. They just want you to do it. And so, so whenever they, like, yell at me or to do something, like, I usually just don't respond. Like, I look at them and I acknowledge it, but I'm not like, I'm sorry, I'll do better. I'm just like, got it.
Yes, sir.
That's
as you wish.
That's a priceless bit of knowledge you can pass on
Yeah.
to all future BYU volleyballers.
Well,
don't say I'm sorry.
We're going to use that one.
Yes. Sean, I'm sorry.
Sorry, man.
Michael, good luck to you tonight against USC. Let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma for the weekend so you can go and
9 blocks.
Dominate on the floor.
Thank you.
At 11 last week at UCLA.
And you need to sign our stretch white flag as well, man.
Is this a new one?
This is a new one.
Yeah.
It's a new one.
Michael Hatch has been here so long. We had him on True Blue.
Did you really?
Yeah. I saw a photo the other day. I was like, Michael Hatch was on True Blue? It's been a while.
He's like a 28-year-old senior.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
How old are you, Michael? 24.
He's 24.
He's only 24.
Up next, big deal, no deal on BYU Sports Nation.